I had to say it though, this is gonna be the final realm stream. Oh crap! Final realm stream of this realm. I'll explain why here in a second, but I need to find my phone, like, so I can open up chat. I can't find my phone. Oh boy, this is bad. Okay, I found it. Sorry about that. Kind of awkward, but anyway, a lot of you might be having questions as to what I mean by final realm stream. Like, am I just gonna stop streaming? Is the realm ending? I will answer all your questions here soon, but for now, let me just start off by saying this is part 1 of the final realm stream. Like, what I mean by that is there's gonna be another, like, final stream, quote unquote, and then, you know, I won't be doing any more streams of this realm. Let me, oh crap. Oh gosh, let me open up chat on my phone. But anyway, I mean, the realm is coming to a close, and what I mean by that is we're gonna replace this with a new world in a second, or not in a second. It's gonna be tomorrow. Tomorrow at 12 p.m. That's for me, of course. Like in my time zone where I live, it's gonna be tomorrow, 12 p.m. Some people might not want the realm to end right now. Some people are begging for a new realm. But, I mean, it's gonna be a new start, you know, at tomorrow, 12 p.m. where I live. I'm excited. I don't have a lot of words. Let's see. Wait, a season 2? Yes. Yes, we are going to have a season 2, MG. But, anyway, so this stream is basically just gonna be me kind of, you know, touring the server, touring the history of the server, and basically just, you know, enjoying our final moments on the server. Tomorrow is going to be the official final stream. This is just kind of like a part 1, kind of just, you know, like getting the awareness out that the realm is ending tomorrow. We are going to be replacing it with a new world, a random world, well, sorta random. Me and another friend, we went like seed hunting, if that makes any sense. We just basically would make like 10 worlds and just search 10 random worlds, search through them to find a good seed. And we did find a pretty good seed. I will show that seed tomorrow. I will not show it on this stream just yet, but I will probably be posting the stream in the link in the description for the next, you know, the tomorrow's stream. But anyway, let me go to sleep. Honestly, like, I don't even care at this point about coordinates or anything. I'm just gonna go to my base and just go to sleep. You know, well, I'm pretty sure there's a bed in this base, never mind, but I will be downloading the world onto my dad's PC, so the world will not be completely deleted. And I don't know how I could allow others to download the realm, but if I ever do figure that out, I will allow public download of the realm. But it is kind of like, I think one download file was like almost 6 gigabytes, so there's probably little chance that a console or a, you know, any phone, stuff like that could handle downloading the realm. But is there a bed in here by any chance? What does this say? Thanks for the stuff, lol. You just got robbed. That dang. They took the beds, bro. Even take the lecterns. Is there any beds? I need beds. I just need like string to go to sleep. I don't want it to be nighttime while I do the tour. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. 3 string, wow. Alright, that's a start. We need 12 string. Oh gosh. Well, wait, was that string I saw? 1 string. Alright, we have 1 wool. Oh my gosh. Why is this so hard to find? Just the basic. Oh my gosh, I can't find this. This is kind of making me a little irritated. Why can I not find 1 string? Even like a piece of wool for that matter. And there's barely anything in these chests. Like, literally nothing in some of them. Oh my. Gosh. Oh well, there's nothing in the kill a spider. Yeah, but I don't know where a spider's at right now. That's a problem. Also too, okay, that is a, okay, all we need is 3 more string. I repeat, 3 more string. But I guess, once I get the string and sleep, I will get the tour started. There is going to be no, like, hiding coordinates, turning off coordinates. You'll get to see everything. Screw it, I'll just go outside and... But I'm gonna start off, like, at the very, very beginning of the server. And probably, you know, slowly go down in chronological event, like a timeline of events. But a lot of the stuff, I bet none of you have even heard about, like, in the beginning. There's a lot of events, a lot of stuff that oh, that's 11. Alright, now I just gotta punch a tree. But there's probably a lot of stuff you guys have not heard about, and I think you'll find it this tour really cool. Get my pickaxe. I know most of it. I'm about to prove you wrong. Like, I'm not trying to prove anybody wrong, but I'm just saying, there's probably a lot of stuff that in the very, very beginning of the server that you guys probably don't know. I mean, like, okay, so let me just go here and put a bed in the mansion. Dang it, I could have just chopped the mansion up for wood. Alright, but 5 white wool. Alright, you know what, screw it. I'm gonna have to break my own mansion. This feels terrible, but oh well. My dad did not put anything in here when he was fixing it. Alright, okay. So, I'm gonna start at the very beginning. Alright, and it's raining, that sucks. But anyway, spawn point used to be right here. Spawn point. This was like the first spawn. Like, I mean, this was the first spawn for a long while, like, probably like 5 months, and then it changed to go over there. But anyway, we spawned in. This all right here, it doesn't look the same as it is now. Like, for example, I mean, this land was way more like, I think, honestly, the land was, flatter than it was now, and had less, like, jaggedy points. Why is there a piece of bedrock right here? But it had a lot of flowers. The grass was really high, and there was none of this corrupted chunk right here. It was pretty empty, you know. Like, I mean, the spawn was, in my opinion, kind of pathetic. Like, when I first loaded into this world, I was like, wow, I hate this. But yeah, this village right here, we spawned right next to this village. The villagers died in a week. I mean, we kind of just looted the village, took everything there was, and basically ran. But there's not really much to this village, you know? I mean, this village has no history of it, besides, right here, I think it was right here, might have been, like, you know, somewhere, like, I mean, this corrupted chunk kind of ruined the view of it. But this right here was where the first base was set up. I'm almost positive this was. The first base on the server, there was a villager house right here. It was set up. Wait, oh yeah, this is the first base. Alright. Now, it got blown up, like, I think 4.5 months into the server. I mean, the person that lived here really only played a couple times, and they really served no importance to the story or anything like that, so, I mean, losing this base, it kind of made me sad, because, you know, this was the first base, but I will always remember that, you know, it was right there. I'm almost positive. This corrupted chunk probably ruined some stuff. But anyway, let's move on. So, right here, the mansion, I always did not live in the mansion. I used to live right here, in a small little camp, with 6 double chests. I had 2 crafting tables, furnaces, a brewing stand, I think, like, a bed, 2 beds, cats. Like, I didn't have a base for almost 2.5 weeks, and then I started in the mansion. The mansion is actually, like, double the size that it is now. This corrupted chunk just kind of ruined it. So anyway, but I actually did not start the mansion. I actually built this. This house was built before the mansion. Right here. This house was built before it. And this house, it really served no importance, like I said. The person that lived here really only played a couple times, and the house, I don't mean to be mean, was kind of ugly. So, I mean, I did actually, when I had to, like, switch accounts or something, I would hide my stuff in here. But overall, this base really was not that important. The person that lived here is, like, my best friend, but he barely played any. So, I guess we can move on from that. Now, before the mansion was set up, and before that base was set up, there was, let me go all the way over here, this base. It got nuked, though, so there's really nothing here. But this base was set up. It was a small little, like, starter oak house. It really looked kind of generic and bland. Person that lived there, they played for, like, the first 2 months of the server, then just kind of quit. So we can move on from that, but that base does serve some importance in the future. Well, you banned me for finding a shulker while strip mining and grinding my butt off for armor and tools. Yeah. So, where did you get that? That's my question. And, also, too, most of what I gave you came from me. Alright, so, moving on with the tour. I do not know what this is, but there's, like, an ender chest, and I guess this was someone's camp, but there's really nothing here. I don't know what was there. But anyway, this wasn't made. I was strip mining and I randomly found a shulker. Alright, well, I guess I'll unban you when we make the new realm, because the realm's ending tomorrow. But anyway, this was like, had an enchanting table set up right here, and this was like the public enchanting table. People would come and use this a lot. And, I mean, this was pretty important. This was here for about 3 months maybe, and until it got destroyed. So anyway, moving on. Oh my gosh. Right here. Exactly right here. I don't know why this got nuked, but it did. There was a base set up, and it kind of looked like a church. Not gonna lie, it kind of did. And the first war actually happened over this, right? So, you know, this was Tagraku's base. Kind of set up a small little camp here, and then he had the church house or whatever. You don't remember that because you weren't there to see it. But basically the church house got, wait, what? Okay, I thought, sorry. The church house, me and my friends were online in a PlayStation party, and one of them was like, bro, what if I just, like, burn down the house and, make a tiny little, dirt shack and say, here lies all your hopes and dreams? And I quote, that's what he said. And they burned down the base, but while they were burning it down, they accidentally I don't know if it's an accident or not, they destroyed his chest, and they burnt all of Tagraku's, just all of his stuff. All of it was gone. So, that was pretty sad. I mean, that kind of made Tagraku, like, a little mad at them, and by little, I mean, he burnt down both their bases and killed them multiple times, and that was kind of the first war of the server, because they actually tried to fight back, and this base has gotten... First time it ever got destroyed was by Tagraku. And who the heck are you? Oh, it's Fall Guys. Alright, and that other guy that burned down his base, he didn't even have a base at the time, so all Tagraku had to do was just kill him a few times. But yeah, that was the first war that kind of that was like very historic, and I mean, I was actually kind of surprised by it too. I don't know why they did that, if they burn all this stuff on purpose, but, I mean, that was kind of, oh, okay, I don't know, they were kind of being, like, just mean when they did that. But oh well, moving on with the tour, the first person to ever join, that was from an online quiz. Let's see if anybody, Fall Guys, do you know it? Do you know who the first guy was to ever join, like, that I invited from online? I bet none of you can guess. I really bet none of you can guess. What the? But I'm not gonna wait for you to say anything. I don't even know if you're in chat anymore. But basically, the first person to ever join the server happened almost 2 months in. It was a man named Cryptic Stream. Played the server twice. He joined in, stole all of my stuff, caused the realm. No, the first. no, Tagaraku's like my best friend in real life. But anyway, this guy, Cryptic Stream, he joined, stole all my stuff, caused me to kill him multiple times, and also caused the realm to go into a season 2 for like a week. We don't talk about that. That was kind of, I didn't know what backups were, and I was pretty mad. But anyway, we could probably move on for that. Cryptic Stream really served no importance to the server whatsoever. And I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it was Cryptic Stream or not that stole my stuff. I'm pretty sure it was, but to this day he still claims he didn't. Anyway, so moving on from that. Second person to ever join was some kid I never saw again, played once. Third person was Spot Yo Mama. And Spot Yo Mama was pretty important. He played the server for about 2.5 months, like, full time playing the server. And he was pretty important. He gave me a lot of food. He helped me in the Council Cold War, and he did a lot for me. And I mean, I was really sad to see him, you know, just kind of quit the server. But that base that I was at like 10 minutes ago, that was Spot Yo Mama's base. Hello, but Spot Yo Mama was really important. He allied with Margad a lot of the time, and he basically got all of us to like Margad. And he would give us a lot of food, and he also helped in the making of the creeper farm. And also Spot Yo Mama helped in the axe war. So, still got those hacked items I gave you? I don't know you? I'm just gonna say yes. What hacked items did you give me? But anyway. Moving on from that. The next, like, big event was, I really got into SCP, and I still am today, but not as big as I was. No. Do not to destroy the beacon. I'm light bulb suck. Oh, yeah, I still got all the hacked stuff. But basically, oh, that is kind of weird. I was really big into SCP, and I would make a lot of SCPs, and just, you know, in the realm, like, if something weird happened, I would classify that as an SCP, like light bulb sucks hacked items. The first legitimate SCP, I'm trying to actually think. I don't know if I remember not. How'd you get up here? Oh yeah, the ladder. I'm pretty sure the first SCP was right here. Yeah, wait. So, I gotta remember for a second. I'm trying to think back. I don't know what the third SCP was. I forgot. How did I forget I wrote them all down in a Google document and I forgot all of them. You know what? I'm just gonna pause the stream, or not pause the stream. I'm gonna download Google Docs, because I wrote, like, all the lore and everything down on a Google document. I'm going to, like, pause the stream and just download Google Docs and look at that again. But I'm almost positive this was the second ever SCP contained, right here. It was a drowned that, I don't know if it actually spawned like that, but it had a pillager banner on its head. And I don't know, I really don't know if it spawned like that. But we thought it did, because, you know, we just, like, saw it running around. We were just like, whoa, it spawned with a pillager banner. And it also had a baby drown next to it that had an emerald in its hand that I gave it the emerald on purpose. But basically, we put them here, and we were just like, whoa, these things are so cool. And stuff like that. I was desperate, but yeah, that was the first ever SCP contained, and I mean, it was pretty historic. So moving on from that, I still can't remember what the third one is. I'm almost positive it's really important. There is 10 SCPs on the server. I can name every single one but the second and third one. Yeah, I completely forgot what they were. And I want to remember them to make sure I'm not, like, missing out on anything in the, you know, the realm lore, but anyway, oh yeah, we dug this big gigantic, it's chunk mine. It gave us a lot of diamonds, a lot of, you know, stuff like that, but that started me to kind of, like, people would take there was a beacon down there. Haste 2 beacon, fully, you know, full max beacon. And a lot of people would, like, take, like, 1 or 2 blocks from it. You know, here and there, they would just take 1 block, maybe 2 blocks, maybe even sometimes 10. They would just take a few blocks. And that caused me to get really mad at these thieves, and I would constantly just be, like, you know, threatening people. I would constantly be trying to search for thieves. I mean, that kind of started, everyone on the server was not safe. And I kind of admit I went a little crazy there. I was just convicting everybody. Like, if I had not investigated you before, you were the next suspect for the thief. And a lot of people like Margad, Safe Danny Boss, nobody was safe. But yeah, that kind of started like a 2-month-long crusade of just me constantly investigating and constantly trying to figure out who that thief was. Still never figured it out. So I don't know. But anyway, moving on, this guy called PhD Flopper, he got on the realm, and he made this big gigantic melon farm. It got, nuked. I don't know by who, but it just got nuked. It gave a lot of newer players food, and for me, food. It had an XP farm there. I mean, it was like, basically just like a rest stop, and it let a lot of the newer players kind of like, you know, just easily escape spawn and easily start, you know, progressing on the server. So, I mean, the melon farm was actually really important, and I'm sad to see it go. But, anyway, this was the first villager farm. And oh my god, this got me almost 4 stacks of, emerald blocks. This again, actually kind of, like, boosted my descent into just tyranny, if that makes any sense. Like, a lot of people would steal from this thing, and a lot of people would let the villagers out. And I don't know if they were doing it on purpose or by accident, but I was mad constantly. And I would constantly just be like, if anybody touches the villager farm, I'm going to kill you. And everybody was kind of in fear, because if you would go down to the villager farm, I would basically just be monitoring you the whole entire time. And I was desperate to figure out who that thief was, but sadly, I never did. Villagers, they kind of just helped me get a jump start into being rich. I like the villagers, you know, they really, this wasn't like, we made a lot better villager farms in the future, but I'm just really glad, you know, that we actually did this villager farm, and I really liked it, you know, it helped a lot of the newer players, you know, get a head start on the world again. Like, spawn used to basically just be a rest stop. It wasn't chaotic like it is now. Spawn literally used to just be a rest stop of, you know, farms, villager farms, you know, just buildings. Basically, spawn was the place you would go to if you needed, you know, basic materials, or you needed to just, you know, start off the game as a newer player. You'd go to spawn, because spawn had it all. Yeah, the good days. Yeah, those are the good days. And I don't mean to sound like an old person when saying that, but seriously, like, those were really fun. Those days were really fun. But anyway, next thing I'm going to show off. This was like the first ever. Wait, hold on. I think Google Docs is downloaded. I'm almost positive it has. Let me go see if it's finished downloading. I'm just down. Okay, all right, here it is. But I don't know if there was. Oh yeah. The council and stuff like that. I gotta explain that for any newer players. The council, at these times, was a group of 4 players that basically ruled the server. I said they ruled, like, you know, Spawn and the CNC Federation. That was a piece of crap. I mean, that was cap right there. That was bullcrap. I mean, we basically had complete control over the entire server. And I had to start limiting power. I mean, nobody abused that, but then I realized, I was just like, oh crap. You know, people could really abuse that power if they got council position. So, I had to limit council power and council control. The CNC Federation, or, you know, the country we're in right now, used to be 100,000 by 100,000 blocks. I know. Ridiculous. You would have to go 100k if you wanted to make your own country or even escape the Federation. And then I realized, we only have like 1 elytra. Why are we even making it this big? We're never gonna go like more than 2k away, so Then we made the Federation only 1,000 by 1,000 blocks, and then finally the council agreed on 10k by 10k blocks. And yeah, that was, I mean, that was, you know, we officially decided on 10k by 10k, and it still remains that way today. Alright, I'm looking at SCP-002. Yep, I was right. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I remember all of it now. Sorry. I just had to look at the Google document for a second. But anyway, the council, like, even with the new Federation borders set up, the council basically ruled the entire server. And, I mean, in the end, you know, I really think I shouldn't have set up the council, you know? I still think today we were way too powerful. That's why in the new realm, the council is being dissolved. There will be no council. But anyway, moving on. Second thing, the Council Cold War. Okay, this was one of the, like, it wasn't a brutal conflict. There was no fighting involved. But if there was ever fighting, yeah, let's just say the world would probably be fricked. The Council Cold War started off when, you know, Save Danny Boss joined the council. He was a pretty cool guy. We got in a voice chat a few times, and we were just like, you know what, Danny? We want to put you on the council. And he was just like, oh my god, they're putting me on the council? Oh my gosh, yes, my dreams are coming true. I don't know if he actually thought that, but still, you know, he thought it was an honor to be put on the council. So, we put him on the council. And you come down here. I'm almost positive it's... Okay, it's not here. Well, then his base probably got corrupted. Crap. His first base. Wait, okay. Let me check this article. Yeah, I think his first base might have got corrupted. That sucks. I'm trying to find it. I'm trying. Was it? No, it wasn't this close. But all these corrupted chunks basically just messed everything up, and I lost my sense of direction and spawn net. Wait, was it right here? Wait, was it? I don't know. I'm actually, like, genuinely trying to find Danny's original. I think I see it. I think I see the entrance. Alright, yep. This is Save Danny Boss's first ever base. This was basically the start of the Council Cold War. Probably one of the most, like, similar to the real life, like, how the Cold War works. You know, that was basically how it worked. No fighting, but just a lot of potential fighting. Well, I guess his base wasn't here. So, just imagine it like this. It was an obsidian bunker. It had a potion farm, a villager farm with every villager, like, every librarian, you know, every enchantment you needed. And it also had a butt ton of backup armor. He had a lot of he was really rich, and the reason the Council Cold War even started was because the other, you know, we were so used to taking worlds kind of slowly and, you know, taking our time just to not ruin the experience that we didn't even know, we basically didn't even know what taking it fast was. So when Danny, someone that was taking it fast, joined the council, we thought, Danny's definitely a hacker. So, this started a lot of tension that lasted for almost 3 months. The Council Cold War, you know, continued. And we were basically making threats to each other, arguing with each other. So many times I was tempted to ban him. But we could just never make that final stretch to prove he was a hacker. We would always, me, O5, you know, Tagraku and Ninja Boy Caden, we'd come together and we'd be like, look, Danny is a hacker. And we would discuss why we thought he was a hacker, but we never had conclusive evidence, you know? We were just like, yeah, he's definitely a hacker, but we could never get any evidence on him, and our only evidence was he got rich quick. So, eventually we dismissed, you know, Danny's, like, as being a hacker, but the Council Cold War still continued, as deep down we were just like, yeah, we think he's a hacker, and deep down there was still a lot of tension between all of us, and today, I really still think the Council Cold War, it's not going on right now. It ended a while ago. The Council Cold War, there's still tension between me and Danny, as even to this day, I'm not 100% sure if he's innocent or if he's not. You know, I know he could just be taking the game fast, but at the same time, I still can't prove either or. So, to this day, there's a lot of, you know, heaps of tension between us. So moving on from the Council Cold War, that was like, there was no fighting in the Council Cold War, but the reason it was bad was because Danny's military was extremely strong. He had tons of, you know, guns, he had tons of resources, you know, he had even, I think, like 4 people saying they were gonna back him up. But it was bad because me and the other councils thought, yeah, if we team up, we'll beat Danny easily. When he actually showed us his military, we were dead wrong. Like, he would have whomped the crap out of us if we would have ever tried to fight him head on. So I really think that the Council Cold War, we barely scooted by. I mean, if we would have pushed Danny over the edge, we could have been overthrown. I mean, a lot could have happened. Danny could be a council no more. But anyway, moving on is the Axe War. The Axe War, probably the only conflict that actually, I mean, this conflict was still going on when the Council Cold War was going on, but this was really the only conflict that I find legitimate and the only serious conflict. I mean, it started off serious, but then it kind of turned into a joke. Basically, we all got together, and, you know, we were all just having a good time. I was doing a live streaming, inviting new people to the server. When Blue Frosted, at the time, Blue Frosted was kind of a hated person on the server. We all thought he was we all thought he was a thief and a griefer. So Blue Frosted was kind of just like unliked, and you could see a lot of people bullying Blue Frosted. But anyway, Clever Colt, he joined the server, and him and Blue Frosted were just kind of like, you know, like play fighting, I guess you could call it, just punching each other playfully. And according to Clever Colt, Blue Frosted, or like, he dropped his axe and Blue Frosted picked up his axe and took his axe, right? Thank you, Compose Sumo. Hi, viewers. Alright. But anyway, Blue Frosted, he took Clever Colt's axe. That's what Clever Colt claims, alright? So, Clever Colt comes to me on voice chat, and he's just like, bro, he took my axe. Kill him. And I'm just like, whoa, we don't even know he took your axe, you know, how are you gonna prove it? And basically, we thought Clever Colt was right, because Clever Colt was trusted, but at the time, we didn't really realize Clever Colt was most likely the thief and griefer this whole time. But, you know, we trusted Clever Colt, and I got a military force of about 7 people. And I was just like, or I think it was either 6 or 7 people. And I was just like, alright, we're prepared to fight, you know, Blue Frosted. We're, you know, prepared to, you know, I mean, Blue Frosted had okay stuff, but we needed this big military force to intimidate anybody else from taking his side. So, I gave a lot of newer players blank diamond armor, even some iron armor, and even one guy I gave max armor. And we all were just like, alright, we're gonna gang up on Blue Frosted. But the main reason we did this was because we were kind of scared Danny was going to intervene, because he was standing right there the whole time, watching everything unfold. So, Danny, basically, you know, Danny's like, what's going on? And I tell him the entire thing over, you know, Discord call. And Danny takes Blue Frosted's side. He's like, bro, I didn't see Blue Frosted do anything. And I'm just like, stop the cap. So, anyway, Danny takes Blue Frosted's side, and at this time, the Council Cold War is still going on. So, we still really don't have much respect for Danny, and are still very sus of Danny. So, we're basically just like, yeah, right, Danny, that's some bullcrap, you know. But Danny was, you know, legitimately telling the truth. Blue Frosted did not take his axe. Clever Colt just wanted to start trouble. So anyway, Clever Colt, we basically get our military force, and then Danny's just like, alright, wait here a second. And then he gets his friend Intact Aspect YT. And we basically are just kind of like giving threats to each other, and we're just like, and I'm just like, alright, man, if Danny comes, you know, in these like walls, you see these cobblestone walls, if Danny goes into the walls, we kill him. But we were actually outside of the walls right here when the battle started. he shot a crossbow at me, and I was just like, ah, crap. So I ran back to the mansion, and I ordered two people to go. I ordered two people to basically just charge Danny. They got obliterated immediately, so I ordered everyone to just basically barricade in the mansion. So we all go up here. I'm going up the ladder, and just imagine there's actually rooms here, and not just an empty mansion. And then Danny, he bonks me with his crossbow, but not all arrows hit. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, and then I run up the, the rest of the ladder. I get in my room, I place obsidian down, some netherrack, and then I just eat a gapple. I eat a gapple, and then his friend Intact comes up, and Intact basically is just threatening me with the crossbow. I eat a notch apple and start ganking him with my sword, and then he bonks me with the crossbow and murders me. I get some of my stuff back, but it's not enough to even put up a fight. I order the rest of my men to basically encircle Intact and try to kill him. Yeah, they get obliterated horribly. I mean, only 4 people actually attacked him. Intact was not killed. Intact moitered the heck out of them, because I thought I had barricaded Danny out of the room, like he couldn't get in. Danny broke into the room, through all the obsidian I placed. Yeah, he basically killed everybody with help from Intact. They were using the crossbow combo at the time, or the shotgun. I didn't know what the shotgun was at the time, so, I thought they were hacking. But I'm like, alright, round 2. I back up the server, and we start on round 2, So, this time for round 2, we basically meet up right here. And I am like, alright, Danny, I'll tell you when to fight. And while Danny is not in the chat, I just order my men to charge him. We charge Danny. We start attacking Danny. And, we're doing some pretty good progress. We're hitting him while I think it was AFK on Discord. And Danny realizes he elytras away, eats a god apple, or I don't know if it was a, gapple, god apple, whatever it was. You know what, since it's like the final moments of the server, take these ancient debris. Take that. But anyway, he eats a, golden apple, I don't know if it's enchanted or not, and he basically just starts elytraing, trying to get to the top of the mansion. Meanwhile, Intact over here starts chasing us, and he's not using the crossbow first. He's just chasing us with a sword. He does not kill anybody, but then Danny comes down, and Danny starts chasing us, right? With the crossbow, and he's trying to... Danny didn't have multi-shot on his. Intact had the crossbow combo. Danny just had a crossbow with harming arrows. Danny starts shooting us, and we're running, and then Intact gets right behind him, goes to shoot, and then Danny walks in front of him, and Intact kills Danny. And then I order my men to stop retreating, and I order them to charge Intact. And, 4 of my men die, but eventually we do force Intact to surrender, and we win the war. We win that round. Now, we were gonna do another round, but we didn't want to keep backing it up, because there was a guy on the server that really was making progress, and he didn't want, the backups. But... I mean, that was, we won the battle, and I was kind of excited. I'm like, dang, we beat the hacker, because I thought Danny was a hacker, but eventually we all agreed Danny should actually, be the winner of that fight. Yeah, we won, 50% of the battle, so, I mean, it could have just been, a tie, if you would consider it a tie, but I don't think so, mainly just because, I don't got any, crap. Oh. Okay, yeah, alright, thanks. So anyway, but I consider Danny the winner, because really, we only won because of a fluke that second round. I think Danny could have easily whomped us if he would have actually done a round 3. But I was confident, and I'm like, yeah, we won the war, but then 10 minutes later, I'm just like, yeah, Danny, you won the war. But we did, I mean, nothing really was achieved from the battle, except Blue Frosted cleared his name, and eventually we all got kind of respect for Blue Frosted, and that started, a month-long, just, crusade of us trying to, of us realizing, maybe Blue Frosted's not the thief. Maybe it's Clever Colt. So, we basically, for a month straight, just tried to get a forced confession out of Clever Colt by intimidating him, threatening him, the whole shebang. But anyway, that was the end of the Axe War. And no, I'm not making like any of this stuff up. That actually happened. You can ask anybody that was involved at the Axe War, anyone that was in stream. That happened. So anyway, moving on to the to the fourth war. This war is actually, I don't know, this war was kind of pathetic, but at the same time, I don't know, I'll just explain it. But this war happened, I'm not even I kid you not, hours after the Axe War happened, this official war started. Basically, these three amigos, it was Editor Nate, iZombie, or iRotten or something, Editor Nate, iRotten, and MG Max YT. MG Max Me YT. They all, you know, form a coalition, and they think, and their thoughts are, you know, we hate this Clever Colt guy. He's the one that started they just hate Clever Colt, and they're like, maybe we should do something about it. And they're basically just like, well, Clever Colt is in the council, so what if we overthrow the council because, you know, he's in the council, and along the way take control of the Federation. So, wait, later I changed my name to Fall Guys, yeah. Fall Guys is now MG Max YT. But anyway, basically, they make a base right here, right? And MG Max YT makes a base right here, and he purposely I don't know, this accounts are still kind of like differing accounts, but what I think most people said, I don't know if this is true, MG, is that you burn down your own base to try to blame it on Clever. I don't know, maybe like someone else burned down your base and you just like decided to do that, but that's what a few people told me that were involved in the conflict, is you burnt it down to try to get to try to blame Clever Colt. So, these people basically, they know I'm the admin, and they want to kind of be nice to me, but they want to form a coalition on anyone else that does not have the operator badge. So, they're treating me nice, they're decorating spawn, they're doing all this cool stuff, and I really began to like them, and I'm just like, I was actually thinking about setting Editor Nate to council member, but this guy called II Vibes, he becomes a rotten burnt it, oh, okay. So anyway, this guy called II Vibes, he becomes council member, 5th council. And, I mean, he wasn't council for long, but in the small time he was council, he served an important, role. This war, by the way, is called, like, the Council Uprising, or the CNC Federation Revolution, whatever you want to call it. They tried to overthrow the government and take over and establish a new government. I don't know if there's going to be a dictatorship, but I'm pretty sure Editor Nate wanted that, spot. So they set up their base of operations right here, and this is like the heavily griefed version of their base. Their base was a lot better when it was first made, but they had like a chest, I think they had like a small farm. They had a lot of cool stuff. But they convinced me Clever Colt is burning down their base, and they want to kill Clever Colt. Wait, what? Free for anyone. That makes no sense. So anyway, they convinced me to give them permission to assassinate Clever Colt. And so they do. He logs off right here, and they kill him. And at the time, I'm just like, lol, whatever, we think Clever Colt's a stealer anyway. And they're like, yes, we just killed a council member, we're so good. And they didn't know II Vibes was a council member because he had just been, promoted to council. So, basically, they kind of leak all their information to II Vibes, and he comes back to me and he's just like, dude, these people are trying to overthrow the government. And I was just like, oh, really? And I don't know who exactly was there, but I get in a voice chat with them, and I'm like, so I hear you're trying to overthrow the council. And I think it was either Editor Nate or iRotten, but they're just like, no, and I'm just like, yeah, you are, and they're like, alright, fine, but it's only because Clever Colt was in the council. And I'm just like, what? Clever Colt's not in the council. He's a hated man, and sometimes I at the time, I think he was wanted for something. And they're just like, oh. And then they immediately surrender. But if they could have gotten the materials and they would have gone along with it, there could have been a new government established. Very low chance, But at the time, the council was pretty weak. I mean, we really weren't grinding for the military. We were just, you know, trying to get rich, not militarily rich. But that was the council, or council uprising, CNC Federation revolution, whatever you want to call it. The war sounds kind of like longer than it actually is, but the war was only like, I think 5 days. And really, there was no fighting besides that time where they ganked Clever Colt. I don't think they really had any plans to go for me. I really think they just wanted to get Clever Colt out of the way and try to, like, intimidate me to, you know, give up my power. I think that's what they were going for. But anyway, they weren't punished because, again, I was like, yeah, I kind of hate Clever Colt too, so they weren't punished. I really don't blame them for trying to kill him. So anyway, the next conflict, and the final conflict I have written down on the Google Doc, is the Danny War. And the Danny War was not a, like, war for any reason. It was just for fun. And we banned crossbows from the conflict, and we banned withers. But they did spawn withers. We did it at spawn, 2 rounds. And I was trying to get people to help me fight Danny, but I ended up only getting an army of 4, including me. And we were like, alright, we're gonna fight Danny this time. You know, he's got, you know, no crossbows. He's powerless. We were wrong. We were, like, dead wrong. Danny comes in here with, like, 1,000 dogs and just starts ganking Blue Frosted, whose internet is just going wankers. While Margat MG over here is like, I gotta go eat breakfast. And Clever Colt keeps smacking me with a sword to get my attention. Yeah, my army was, like, very pathetic. He won that war easily. I mean, there was no fight right there. I mean, I documented that war because, yeah, that was like, you know, a war, but it accomplished nothing. It was just for fun, and it really had no reasoning to it, and we got so badly whomped. You know, I really don't, the war didn't do anything. And I'm not mad at Danny since that was for fun. We backed up the server, though. But anyway, so now I'm going to get into some more stuff. Tomorrow I might do, like, finish the tour, but tomorrow I'm probably just I just got afraid and left. Wait, I didn't know you were a part of it, but anyway, tomorrow I'm probably just gonna do, like, the final, like, up into the modern point. But anyway, that was, like, the kind of beginning eras of the realm, and then this happened. Hey, I was in a call with MG Max, and he's just like, don't let my friends join the game. And because I want to defy people, I let his friends join the game. And his friends, at the time, there was only 3. X-Tank, Zombie Slayer, and I think Dean, a guy called Dean the Bean. They make a base right here. Right here. And they don't do too much. This base has no significance in the history of the server, but I mean, I just wanted to tell you guys this is their first base. They move out of it, like, really quick. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty historic. It looks actually pretty cool. I like what they did here, but sadly, you know, months of griefing has kind of had its, you know, toll on the base. But they decide, we're gonna move really far away. So, they go really far away, and I'm going to show you their base just because the server's getting reset tomorrow, and I don't even think they care if their base gets nuked anyway, because they're not going to be playing on it. But yeah, I'm going to be showing you their base, and I'm going to be explaining the history of them. Now, I'm probably skipping over a lot of major events here, but you got to realize I didn't record everything in that Google Doc, so I'm just 100% going off memory and a few sentences in the Google Doc. Some of this, all this is 100% accurate, but I don't know if this is all, like, you know, all that happened, if that makes sense. There probably is, like, more stuff going on behind the scenes that maybe people just didn't want me to know about. You know, maybe it was just, like, the you know, stuff happening in their base and they didn't want me to know the coordinates. There is probably a lot more conflicts and a lot more stuff that happened that we are not aware of at the moment. But anyway, their base isn't too far. It's about 4,000 blocks, I'd say. But basically, this was the start of something big, alright? I'm gonna go over the history of their base. And the history of the group they call the Bunker Boys. Now, the Bunker Boys basically was kind of started by MG Max YT because he invited all of his friends, but later, you know, it would become a one-man dictatorship with X-Tank 209, the guy I just mentioned, being the leader. But anyway, they decide we're gonna go really far away because our base is kind of getting griefed and stolen from, and we're gonna make our, you know, a different base. So they go all the way over here where I'm going right now, and I'm almost here, right here. And they decide, you know, let's make a base right here. Now, this base did get corrupted and I think griefed once. There was a nice little cute house right here, you know, very standard. It looked really good. And they had an enchanting table up here, and they even had a basement. And the basement, you know, it slowly was formed over time. But basically, all the basement was at first was a potato farm, villagers, and storage. And they started getting richer, and richer, and richer. And eventually I'm just like, I needed a 5th council member, because there was a few things the council was disagreeing on. I forget why we were disagreeing, but we needed a 5th council to basically be a tiebreaker. Oh yeah, by the way, they set up a small camp right here. So, I put X-Tank 209 in the 05 council. And he doesn't really add too much at the beginning. He's kind of just there because I was desperate for somebody to, you know, be a tiebreaker, because there's only 4 council members. But X-Tank 209, you know, eventually he becomes, you know, one of the best council members. But his outlook on the server was, you know, he was constantly, you know, I think, like, afraid of people finding his base. And he tried to strengthen his military by making backup kits, weapons, you know, getting a lot of his friends online. 7 people lived in this base. 7 people, I don't know if they all, like, you know, they probably had bases here and there, but they all kind of shared ownership of that base, if that makes sense. But anyway, Tank, he rapidly militarizes, he get rich, and then he starts having an influence on the server and its decisions, and he actually becomes an important council member. And he basically is, at first he's a nice boy, but then he starts threatening people and being a bad boy. And at one point we almost kicked him out of the council. I'll get into that later. But, I mean, they all kind of just live here, that's all you really gotta know. And they basically have influence over the server, because me and him allied together. And combined, our military force is basically unstoppable. His 7 friends, and all my backup kits. But anyway. He sets up this base a long while. Like, this base is not old, quite a new base. But he sets up some villagers in the basement. You know, he does some stuff. And this came a long while after, but I'm covering this while I'm here. I mean, he was a really important council member. He helped me with a lot of stuff. He almost started a World War I. He was a good council member, but at the same time, he was kind of violent and extreme. We don't mention that. But anyway, I decide, you know what, I need to concentrate all my military into one building. So I make this building, the military base. And I put all my stuff in here. By the way, this is the CNC Federation flag. Just imagine it flipped on its side. If you join the party, I'll tell you the story on my story on the realm. Oh, I also put things on Google Doc. Alright, sure, I'll join your party. I didn't even know you invited me to one. But anyway. Alright, okay. I'm joining. Alright, what's up, Marged? Fall Guys, what's up? Wait, hello?
Yeah, hello?
Alright, okay, so, yeah, I can hear you. So, anyway, before you explain your thing, basically, this is MG Max YT, one of the revolutionaries, and he has a pretty important role in the server, but not for long. He kind of just, you know, drifts away from it. But anyway, I build up my military a lot, and this is my current military right now. I have basically, I mean, I don't know why one of those swords is like missing an enchantment. Let's see, there should be 6 enchantments, so Yeah, wait, what? Why are these swords missing enchantments? That's weird, but I mean, they should all be max. What? Okay, yeah, but basically, you know, prop 4 respiration, unbreaking 3, mending 1, and feather falling on the boots, and this is basically my military. And I got 27 of these kits. 27 times 3, because there's 3 stuff in every single one of them, is 81. So I have 81, basically, I can turn a 2-man army into an 81-man army with all those kits. So, small armies I can work with. But anyway. This is basically the Bunker Boys' history. I mean, eventually one of them declares independence and makes a country called Striplandia, but he really doesn't do much with it. It was kind of a joke country, but he really just kind of wanted independence from Tank. Tank wasn't a bad ruler, but I don't know. He just wanted to flex a little. Anyway, I'll go through the end portal. So, after I kind of get out of SCPs a little, like, I'm still into SCPs right now, and I was then. I just kind of get out of them, but I stopped documenting SCPs, and anything I see that is SCP worthy, I kind of am just like, so what? I'm not gonna document it. But yeah, and basically the final SCP I actually documented right now, there's 10, and the 10th SCP, man, I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, it's, you know, screw it, I'm just gonna tell you guys. There is a machine in the council base that can set you to creative mode. That is the 10th SCP. But I stopped classifying stuff at, like, the 8th SCP, that's when I got out of them. I mean, from there, I don't know why.
I mean, no, what I mean, like, is how, so was it with a command block, or was it with, like, was it like light bulb or something who put it onto the server?
Oh yeah, no, it was a light bulb. No, it wasn't light bulb. It was another guy. It was an NPC spawn egg, and I tested it out the council base, and it actually set my dad to creative mode and gave him admin controls. But anyway, sorry, we'll get to you in a second, but
yeah, no, it's fine.
Basically, council base, I mean, you know, we got all these SCPs contained, but eventually I kind of started shifting more toward I want war more than SCPs, and the modern age of the server kind of starts where we're all just trying to rapidly militarize and oust one another, and we're all just really focused more on war rather than, you know, maintaining the server. So, spawn kind of goes to crap. I commit sewer slide. Sure. But anyway, our server kind of, like, spawn kind of goes to crap. And really that decision to kind of just, you know, less focus on spawn, more focus on wars, stop focusing on SCPs, I think that decision is the reason we're even making a new realm right now, was because making the military left us all bankrupt. It left us really, I mean, constantly in fear, and on top of that too, we just stopped paying attention to spawn. So yeah, spawn kind of looks like crap.
I think it was
also
good.
Corrupted chunks. Also corrupted chunks.
When I joined the realm, but I just feel like gradually hey, there's so many people now.
How you been? What's up, Spot Yo Mummy? He joined back. Hello.
Damn.
It's been a while.
Some respect for this dude.
Anyway, Spot Yo Mummy, it's been good, but we're making a new server tomorrow at I don't know what time zone it is for you, but just tomorrow, middle of the day for me. We're making a new server. I will actually probably, you know, I said I wouldn't show off the seed, but I'll show it off in this stream. We already have a set seed picked out that we found from just, like, you know, trying to look for seeds on our own by making random worlds. But yes, there will be a new world. I will explain the rules of that. But yeah, this is part 1 of the final stream, so I'll do another one tomorrow. What time is it for you, right now? It is, 4:20. Not exactly, but, like, that's just...
10:17 at night.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, I think 6 hours apart from me.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It is, yeah.
So anyway,
Wait, no,
Spot...
It's 4, 'cause 6 plus.
So Spot Yo, what time is it for you? Cause, I don't know, well, I think he's, like, trying to look for time zones. But yeah, anyway, that that's basically, I mean, the reason that, okay, 2 hours ahead of me. Alright, so for you, it would be 10 a.m. 10 a.m. is when the server's getting reset. I'm excited for the new server, but I'm basically just doing a tour of the new server. I'll explain the rules of the new server for everyone that's watching right now. The only two rules, if you make a country, it has to be 2,000 by 2,000 blocks. And on top of that, I think, yeah, no hacking. No hacking. You have to enforce the rules yourself, by brute force. And I know a lot of you might be like, but Levi, what if my base gets stolen from or griefed? Well, go really far, hide your base, go to war with whoever did that. But the main reason is because I hate backups, and I'm trying to limit backups as much as possible, because they're just
You done that
annoying.
backup rule, didn't you, for everyone?
What?
You done that, this was quite a long time ago, but you done that, like, wasn't
Oh,
it, like...
yeah, that one. Yeah, that kind of got out of control, because people would use the corrupted chunks as an excuse to get a backup. Sometimes they wouldn't even die to them. They would just say they did to get a backup for something dumb. But, yeah, I mean, that's basically the rules of the new server, and I will oh, crap. I'll show off the seeds soon. But, anyway, I guess a final thing I gotta say for the tour, I was probably just gonna show off the new seed and end it there. Maybe, might grind for some netherite, I don't know, so I can make the beacon. But, final thing I really want to say, though, is that, Tank, like, past month, has been kind of just desperate for war. So, like, I know it's kind of skipping ahead, we'll probably go back to the details I left out. But, basically, him and Blue Frosted had a little ding-dong, and Tank wanted to invade Blue Frosted, and Blue Frosted was just kind of getting mad, and Margad was going to join Blue Frosted, and Danny was going to join Margad. So that could have caused a World War I. I just wanted to say that. And that was kind of in a way like a Cold War, because they were constantly, like, about to fight each other. But the only thing that stopped Tank was Blue Frosted was just like, I have no military, please help me. And he eventually negotiated peace terms. But yeah. So I guess you can explain your purpose on the realm, your story arc, what happened with you, MG. This is from MG Max Me YT. This is like from his perspective. I might have left out a lot of details when I explained him.
So,
but anyway, continue.
Yeah, this shouldn't take that long. Also, I have a cold, so if I sound weird, then that's
okay.
fine.
Yeah.
But, so basically, I didn't have much presence on the realm. I was just playing casually, like every day, when I joined, until Clever Colt was just being mean to everyone and
being Clever Colt, yeah.
Yeah. Like unpleasant. And then I realised that a lot of people are like, oh, wow, there's a lot of people on here that are doing bad things, which is why I decided, seeing as I knew Editor Nate and I knew that he was nice, I decided to just go with him, with that, trying to overthrow the council and all of that. Then Iron, which was with him, burnt my chest house on fire, because I was faking to go AFK to see what everyone does whilst, like, I was gone.
Yeah.
I lit my base on fire, and when I came back, I said, yo, Rotten, why did you light my base on fire? And he said lightning struck it, because it was raining, but I saw him. But yeah, that's basically when I started to get, like, oh there's, like, people that do bad things on this server. That's the thought that went through my head at that moment. So, I didn't have much presence in the Axe War. I didn't have much presence in any other wars, but one thing I did do is, I was saying, let's skip ahead a bit, and I was saying, don't invite my friends to the world to Levi, because I was saying, like, don't add Henry, add Tank, but, like, don't add
Henry, don't add them.
Yeah.
Yeah, or Zombie Slayer.
Zombie, which is Henry. I just call him that because it's easier to remember. But it's just...
adding them was a good decision.
Yeah. And then...
Well, I gave Tank, like, okay, I think Tank was like, what's the code? And I'm like, I don't know if the code works. And I think I gave it to Tank, and then Tank just gave it to Zombie. So, Zombie
I
was
know,
kind of smuggled on the
he said,
server.
I was asking him for the code, and he was just like, no, no, no. And I know he's a cancer and all that, so he shouldn't have gave it to me, but...
Mm.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
yeah, I mean, but like,
I think,
Zombie shouldn't have even been on the server, but I think like he changed his name, Microsoft or something, so I don't even know.
okay.
But yeah,
So,
I mean, that's MG Max's like not story arc, but just,
yeah.
you
Well,
know,
no, wait, so,
just what he
I know
did.
you just said, like, no, but there's a bit more to it. So,
Okay.
then the, so they added, and then the thing with the egg happened, you know, where someone stole the
Oh
Ender
yeah,
dragon
someone
egg.
duped all of them. Yeah, I remember that.
Someone,
Oh wait, he's
then
dead.
you said the visitor glitch happened, which put me in
Oh
touch.
yeah.
Uh,
I hate to say you're kind of cutting out a
Danny.
little bit. You're cutting out bad. You're gonna have to repeat everything you said. I'm sorry. I don't know if chat, yeah, we kind of lost you.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay, wait, hello? I think I can hear you better.
Hello?
Wait, okay, talk. Just say something. Oh, yeah, you're cutting out bad. I haven't looked at chat in a little while. Wait, so there's gonna be countries and military spot? Yo mama said yes. I mean, you can make your own countries. None of it will be lore-based. I mean, there is kind of like people going around trying to petition for lore. But I want, like, you know, a country is basically just gonna be, you know, your land or territory, whatever you get, you know,
Yeah, I think
make.
the law's gonna be made up.
I don't necessarily know. I mean,
Bible.
people want lore, but at the same time, there's also like a growing majority that is anti-lore, and I don't know. I don't know if I should or shouldn't, but because like I mean,
Hear
think about it.
anything?
Dream SMP, everybody is willing to comply with the lore. On this server, everyone's basically just like a loose dog on a chain. No one's gonna comply, and everyone's just gonna do whatever the heck they want.
So
You
I
know?
think it shouldn't be scripted, but you should like write down major events that happens.
Oh yeah, 100%. I'm gonna document stuff on a new document. I
Yeah,
mean,
no. So yeah, no. If I'm good now, I might
okay, yeah,
continue
you're
my.
good. All right, okay. My microphone is restabilized.
Okay, so if it cuts out again, just tell me. But
All right.
basically, I've been going, and then I stopped. Like the bunker boys came around, and I stopped like being such an like big person on the realm. But I was in my own time, like I was grinding, and this is weird, but I have a secret base. I have like about 4 elytras which are maxed out and full netherite. And every time I die, and I have like boxes of iron armor and lying around, I have been grinding and pretending to be like a noob now and dies a lot for quite a while.
Bro, somebody just put like a
And
max beacon like randomly somewhere. That is weird. Sorry.
yeah,
Like,
and I don't know why. I always wanted you to reset the realm for a few like weeks now,
oh yeah.
and I was gonna talk to you about it, but like you were never really online, so. And
Oh
then
yeah, no, I've just been setting my status to offline.
yeah, and then basically, I have been sort of stealing stuff from people, for a while.
I don't
I
really
don't know
care
why.
too much. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
it's like what I do is I go out on a nitro when I know that no one's on, and I
mm,
just sort of fly around, find people's base, and I've like done stuff. Because a lot of people think of me as like the dude who dies a lot and doesn't really care about my presence or being rich
well,
and
I don't know. I
all
mean,
that.
I really think like most of those bases are probably even abandoned, but
Yeah,
on the new
I
server,
know
just don't
that
do that.
I know quite a lot of people's. I don't know a lot of them, but I've like
You know
I've
some
seen
of
people
them.
go back to
Yeah.
them. Yeah,
Well, I mean, just
like
don't do
it's.
that on the new server, but most of those
I
bases
know.
I'm willing to bet are like either abandoned or just from like, you know, people with no,
I
point and
was gonna,
purpose on the realm.
I was gonna wait until it made shockwave through the system. I was gonna, and this is kind of weird, but I was gonna be like, oh, well that's a bad. Maybe we should think about resetting the realm and like making a new one. And that was all. I don't know why. I just thought it might work. So I
Well,
haven't. I don't have much presence, but I did come in with some of the lore. Like,
oh yeah, and I mean 100%. He was basically, I consider him the founder of the Bunker Boys because he's the one that basically made the Bunker Boys possible.
yeah.
And I mean,
I was the one. I was the
yeah.
one who told you like, yo, my friend wants to join. Can he? And like, he might invite his friends as well. So.
And I mean, you made them out to be like evil, but I didn't really. I was just like, nope, I'm
Yeah,
gonna invite them anyway.
I said that they would do stuff, and I never mentioned to you. I said tank. I did. I don't know if you remember, but I did say the tank can be a bit much sometimes because obviously he has like anger issues.
Oh yeah, well, I was
But
just more afraid of Zombie Slayer because a name like Zombie Slayer, I don't know, sounds like a troll.
also, something that I really don't like is, when I stole everything, and you didn't really care, seeing as the Ender Dragon Egg's been duped and all that, but. Yeah, I was stealing stuff, but I gave it all back. But then the visitor glitch happened. And that's
Oh
when he
yeah,
said
and then Danny like imprisoned
and
you.
yeah, Danny thought Danny imprisoned me for like a week
Yeah, like
because he thought that you put me into visitor. But
no, yeah, no, that was an accident, the visitor glitch.
I don't know.
But okay, so that was basically MG Max's like, story arc, purpose, presence on the realm, whatever you want to call it. He was very influential and he did do a lot in the beginning, but he kind of fizzled out as the Bunker Boys replaced him. If you
Yeah,
could say that.
to be honest, I just focused more on actually playing Minecraft and grinding.
And I mean,
Being influential to the realm.
yeah, they kind of took an opposite route. They just wanted to.
I could actually, if you're okay with going a few thousand blocks away, I could show you where my base is with all my armor and all that.
Alright, here, let me find the exit out of the sewers I'm in right now.
I'm at spawn and I'll have to walk, but
Well,
I could show you.
when I was on the SMP, I was a nobody. A nobody? When you were on the SCP, when you were on the SMP, bro, you were like, I don't think you realized it, but you were probably one of the most, like, influential people that wasn't a council member. I mean,
Yeah, no, Spotty Mummy, we all called you like a sort of normal person, but then the conspiracy that you had a duper came around.
no, that was Margad. But
Yeah,
since Spot Your Mummy was kind of like
everyone thought
allies.
it was duper, but it was actually just a super smarter. Spot Your Mummy is so
Oh
ridiculous.
yeah, no, I think we were like, whoa, what is this alien technology? That wasn't like a big controversy. That was more of just like me not understanding what a super smelter was at the time. But no, you were not. When at the very beginning, when Spot Your Mummy like first joined, gonna go like really in depth here. He built his base quick, and basically, at the time there was no like bases or settlements like outside of spawn. So I remember Tegraku being like, "What is this base?" And I'm just like, "I don't know. Some guy named Spot Yo Mummy built it." And he's like, "Why don't we call it Spot Town?" And I'm just like, "No, that's a stupid name." So we never came up with a name for whatever that was. But yeah. I mean, that was really like the only other pit stop besides spawn. And I mean, you did ally with Margad, which I mean kind of caused concern to some people, and you basically made Margad an unhated person because he was kind of a little hated for duping the dragon eggs. And I mean, in your time, you were almost actually like about to be asked to put on council, but then Tegraku was like, I don't know, man, seems kind of sus. So, I didn't put you on council, but yeah, no, you could have actually been a council and very, very powerful if, like, Tegraku would have never said sus. Alright, anyway, where are you?
Actually, I think the coords to my secret base is like, it's about like 75,000 and minus 10,000, and then it's underneath the ground, so no one finds it.
I'm not going that far.
I know, but that's where it is.
I would have kept playing, but school. Oh, that's why he quit playing school. Like, kind of just I feel you, man. Well, I'm gonna go show them my actual, like, current base right now. It's pretty good. I mean, I don't know. I can. It's okay. It's small, but it's good. And
I don't
then
know if you told them because I came into the stream kind of late, but do you know how you said? I don't know if this will still be happening, so I probably shouldn't leak it. But you know, you said like the super secret, like take down the council thingy. I know that never really took off, but you said I was going to be part of it.
what?
Or something like that.
Oh, that thing. That thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I dissolved the organization because I realized that was dumb.
Yeah.
Mainly, I was just scared of Tank when I first put him, but then I was just like, nah, Tank's not gonna nuke the server. But, you know, that was called, wait, you passed my
The only
old
thing he's
base.
gonna nuke
Yeah,
is me.
I toured it at the very beginning of the server, but, you know, his old base, okay, so that group I made was called the Chaos Insurgency. Again, that's an SCP reference. It was basically going to be a group of players that were going to be designed to kill a council member if he was a bad boy. But that was mainly the name of the organization should have just been the backup in case Tank nukes the entire server insurgency. That should have been the actual name of it. That's the only reason. But yeah, no, this is my base, guys. I have Federation flags everywhere. And then you come in here. I mean, not really like too much in here. Oh yeah, I do got this thing. It's a pretty cool thing. Let me heal my stuff.
Again, I know this isn't very like nothing really happened, seeing as nothing really was. But I just also not many people actually knew, which is why I'm saying this. But am I gonna? Because we sort of agreed on me being sort of like a war counselor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm just wondering. Probably it might not happen again, but
I could build a better one. Spot Your Mommy said. Yeah, I mean I think that base was put together quick, but
it looked quite cool as well.
It did, but I mean you gotta think too. You gotta think though, it was put together like really quick, but
yeah.
I'm really sorry. I kind of zoned out when you were talking. Like I'm not meaning to be rude, but like I just kind of zoned out. What were you saying again?
Like just now.
Yes.
Do you know the sort of like I don't know if you heard all this, but the war counselor thing.
Oh, yeah, no, I was the one that talked to you about that. Yeah, that was a thing, but then there was like barely any conflicts, and you know it never really took off. Yeah, it really never took off, but I mean, I would probably say, you know, yas to that. You know, I mean, you could be, but on the new realm, I don't think I'm gonna have a war counselor. Genuinely, there's probably gonna be a ton of wars over who gets to claim Spawn. Hint, hint, Spawn's actually pretty good. But this new world, a lot of people are gonna want to claim territory in Spawn because Spawn is very valuable.
I think the first thing I'm doing is going 2,000 blocks away and making a country.
Yeah, you go 2,000 blocks away, there's still gonna be people wanting your land if you go, you know, it depends on what direction you go in. If you go like, I think to the west, that's where I think people you probably won't try to, you know, kill you. But if you go to the, I'm trying to, you know, just, if you go to the north, the east, or the south, any direction that's not the west, you're just probably gonna get ganked.
Because everyone says like the Wild West. I don't know if you're okay, but I think I might make, if I collect enough sand, I'm gonna make the west into the Wild West. Like if you go
The Wild West.
Just fill it with sand.
I'm gonna be a war god. Yeah, I mean, Spy Your Mommy.
Tumbleweeds and.
Oh, I see. There is actually naturally spawning desert in there. Yeah, but
Yeah.
This is my base. Had some villagers. Really don't use them that much. You're useless.
What? Yeah. What I want to try and do my inspiration on for that bit is like hermitcraft. I might make some mini games like involving bows,
Maybe, but
like a shootout sort of.
oh yeah, and then alright. So I am about to go to the O5 Council base, and by the way, I'm just gonna show off some hacked items right here. This was a hacked kit. I don't use this. This is if a hacker ever tries to gank me, I'll use it. But I mean, this is some pretty juicy stuff. Alright. Wait, what?
I have to go, but
Oh, you do? Alright, okay.
I'm gonna stay on the stream.
Alright, okay, so you're just gonna keep watching the stream?
Yeah, I just have to like go off.
Alright, so I am about to show everybody the O5 Council official base of operations, okay? I'm about to show everybody that. And then after that, I'm going to probably just maybe, you know, say my, I'm not going to say goodbyes, but I'm probably just going to show you guys the new seed and probably do the announcements of the new world one more time. But yeah, I'm going in the direction of the council base. This may take a few moments, because the council base is really hard to get to, and especially with all these corrupted chunks. I mean, I don't know, this direction, like, going this direction takes just, there's a ton of corrupted chunks, like, everywhere. Alright, okay, so, kind of like straight shot for now, but anyway, I really think, though, the server, I'm gonna miss it. I think everybody else is going to miss the server, but at least we can say we had a good time. You know, I mean, I made a lot of memories on this server, and I'm gonna miss it. You know, there is, even, like, today, I didn't even want to play on the server, because I knew if I played on it, I'd probably start regretting making a new one. You know, because of all the progress I've made, but I know it has to be done. I'll be happier on a new server. I know everybody else will be happier on a new server. I really, you know, a new server is going to be probably better than the realm, but this realm, man, this realm was something. Yeah, it was fun for the most part. I was there. Yeah, I mean, I really think, Spio Mummy, you actually added a lot to the table in terms of just you. I really think, like, if you wanted to, you probably could have ascended to council, you know, gotten a lot of power on the server if school would have never happened. But in the new server, like I said, there will be no council. You're gonna have to basically just, I mean, you can set up your own governments, but the rule for my country, now this isn't an official rule because maybe other countries might not want to do it this way, but for my country that I'm going to set up, where me and all my friends are going to live, there's going to be a king. And the king's going to have complete control, an autocrat. But if the king dies 3 times in-game, the king basically has to give up his power. Is this anarchy? No, this is not anarchy. But this isn't anarchy, but the new server that we are going to make, soon, in, like, you know, tomorrow, it's not going to necessarily be anarchy, it's just, you're going to have to enforce the rules yourself with brute force. Because I'm tired of backing up the server for, you know, just petty reasons. And also, too, it'll make wars more fun. Ow. Alright, we're getting there, we're getting to the council base, but, I mean, it is, like, the coordinates are 7,000, -1, wait, vice versa, -7,000, 1,000, so, and, I mean, going in this direction, you hit a lot of corrupted chunk walls. Could I join? Yes, you can join, but I don't recommend making progress on the server that is up right now. Like, this realm right now, don't make any progress or a lot. Because we're actually going to make a new realm. This realm has been up for 8 months, and because of the server size, there's a lot of corruption and just a lot of server events. We decided to make a new server. I will be showing off the seed at the end of the stream, but probably after this. But yeah, no, you can join. I'm just saying wait until the new seed comes. But can I assassinate the king? That's kind of the point of me having that rule in my country in the new server, is that it gives people the opportunity to kind of like overthrow me, if that makes sense. I don't know. I don't want that to happen, but it'll make the server more interesting. Oh yeah, by the way, if you want to join, all you gotta do is like and subscribe to the channel, and I will show the realm code to join. Oh gosh, what? Oh man, yeah, this nether terrain is tough. Oh. All right, I'm gonna just go this way. I need to build this coordinate up. Oh, never mind. I'm trying to just find a straight shot in the -7,000, because that's usually like where I run into a lot of roadblocks, and especially when you're getting close to the coordinates, that's when you start finding the most walls. I don't know why, but it just seems like that's how it is. And I've encountered this same wall so many times. Oh gosh. Ow. 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 Alright, this should, yeah, part of the reason, new viewer, boss man, part of the reason we are going to make a new server is, like, just chunk corruption. My role is gonna be the assassin for hire. Sure, if you want to. Yeah, I kinda wanna just be a king. It's not necessarily because of the power, but I don't know. A king would be pretty cool. But yeah, no, it's mainly just like my country is gonna be only me and my friend group, because I don't know, this server, a lot of stuff we did was kind of a disaster and kind of a flop. So just me and my friends will probably be a breath of fresh air. Alright, I just gotta keep going this way. So yeah, I mean, you could literally just kill someone on the spot and take all their stuff, and there will be no backups, you know? I mean, rules are, you know, there's only two. Oh yeah, by the way, you can have colonies. I forgot to mention that. You can basically have colonies where you take over land that can be the same size as a country, but it's not your actual country, it's just like, you know, small land, or, you know, just basically places you want, you know, influence and control over, but it's not going to be your actual country, if that makes sense. Kind of like how colonies work in real life. Alright, we're getting closer. Let's see. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna like build up this coordinate a little bit. But, okay, near. Whoa, that's like a weird bastion right there. Can I sure, Danny, you want the code? But, yeah, did you see my, gosh darn, I cannot find my, I see it. Did you see my, Discord? Oh, yeah, no, yeah, you did. But what was that nether noise, though? You know, basically, I was just doing a tour of the server, and I was basically just, like, explaining the history, the lore, you know, what the new server's gonna be like, and I will actually show off the seed here soon. I'm gonna go to the council base and show that off, and then I will load up the new seed. And, you know, show everyone the new seed. Whoa. What the? Gosh darn it. This terrain to the council's tough. That's why I think even if someone, like, remotely got the cords, they'd probably just rage trying to go to it. Because, you know, I think, like, some of the corruption is cleared out, but, man, before that was annoying. I sub and like, can I get the code? I don't have your Discord. Yeah, you can get it, Spy Moment. Alright, I'm gonna stop here for a second. Yes, you can receive the code. Just remember, wait until tomorrow. I don't know what time it is for you, but for me, it is, 4:45. So, it's gonna be about, like, just, I guess, compare your time for my time, 4:45 p.m. Compare our time zones, and for me, tomorrow, it's gonna be 12 p.m. So So yeah, that is the code. You can join. I'm not gonna give you any like starting stuff right now, and in the new server I can't because I'll be a, you know, kind of new, if that makes sense. So yeah, I guess just tour it, you know, see it. You can pause the video if you want to. But yeah, that's the code. Anyway, I don't have your Discord, Spot Yo Mummy. Alright, I can give you my Discord. Hold on. Let me open up Discord. Yo, Blue Frosted keeps, like, he's trying to convince everyone in the Discord server to, like, freaking, whatchamacallit, like, have, like, a lore. And I don't know. Wait. Crap, why can, oh my gosh, I need to copy the link, but hold on. Alright, I copied the invite link, Spot Yo Mummy. And I'm going to type the invite link in chat. Anybody that wants to join the Discord, you can through this chat. Just make sure you're actually, like, either playing on the realm or you're about to play on the realm. But yeah, that is my Discord. Pretty inactive, not a lot of people go there. It's mainly just like an announcement Discord server. So, yeah. But yeah, that's the invitation link. I'm going to continue to go to the council base, and then I'll show that off and show the new seed. So everybody, watch until the end. Stay tuned. I won't take long showing off the council base. I'll just explain the council base, show it off, and then, you know, leave, make that new world. What's up? So yeah, let's see. Also, too, you staying and watching is giving me more watch time. So thank you. I really appreciate everyone that's staying here and watching the stream. I mean, I really do appreciate it. Alright. Gosh darn it. Alright, I might have to mine my way. Can I still poke my head through? Dang it. Alright, we're just gonna have to... Wait, I think I saw something up there. Oh, yeah. Okay. There we go. Alright, we need to go just like 1,000 more blocks and then we'll be good. When are you going to start the new world? We're gonna rush it a little bit. Tomorrow, 12 p.m. at my time zone. Right now for me, guys, it's about 5 p.m., so I guess you could compare that to your time zone to figure out what time. Wait, I don't see the link. It's in the chat, in the Discord, or in the... Huh? Hold on, I'll type it again. That... Wait, what? Hold on. That is the link to join the Discord. Alright, now where am I? Okay, I need to go this way. Oh, wait, I can poke my head, but... By the way, it's not a hack, that just happens when you know, the server gets a little laggy, for anyone newer. Oh my gosh. Why? Why do I gotta dig? Ah. What's up, Danny? So, bad news. Tank kinda used all his netherite. So, we're gonna have to... I kinda made the stream too, because I want Margad to try to join the stream, because I need to ask him how much netherite he has on him, so that we can build the netherite beacon. But, Danny, how much netherite do you have? I just need to know that. How much? Oh, wait, that is a little... 12 blocks or 12 ingots? Because if ingots, I'll be very disappointed. Blocks? Okay. Ah! Okay, oh. Alright, near. Alright. Okay, so we need to keep going a little bit more. Just a little bit further, and we're about to reach the council base. Nether portal. Alright, okay, so... Oh, wait, crap. We went a little too far. Wait, did it corrupt? I hope it did not corrupt. I don't want to come all the way over here just to have a corrupted nether portal. Oh, oh, I guess. Oh, that's kind of weird. Yep. Here's the another portal to the O5 Council base. All right, here it is. Now, gotta warn you. Oh my Jesus! Another corrupted. Well, frick. Uh, well, I guess the council base corrupted. That's nice, isn't it? That's just nice. Oh, boy, I worked so hard on this. This is making me mad. That this is... But yeah, no, we got some hacked items. I don't even want to show this off anymore. This is making me mad. But anyway, this right over here, right, tunnel through this chunk, is SCP-0010. He can set you to creative mode. Oh my gosh, that is a lot. Alright, bye-bye, SCP-0010. I can't kill him? What? Nani? But yeah, no, we built this council base just so council could live, hold SCPs and hacked items. Yeah, yeah, but anyway, wait, before you go, Danny, oh, crap. Well, before you go, I am about to show off the seed. Council base, pretty self-explanatory, just a base built by the council, there's SCPs, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, I am about to create the new world, okay? You guys can copy the seed, explore the new world if you want. But yeah, here it is. Seed. Let me open up, because it wasn't actually me that got the seed. One of my friends got the seed, from randomly, you know, like, seed exploring. So I need to, they sent me a, alright, okay. 2027, oh wait, 207, and then 914, and then 2724, 2724. That is the seed. You guys want the seed, you guys want to explore the seed, go right ahead. Now, no, Danny, I'm just gonna show off the seed. We're not starting the new world now, Danny. I'm just showing off the seed. Jeez, Danny. Wow. Alright, here is the seed. Let me go ahead and... Wait, crap, not store. Settings. I'm gonna set myself to creative mode and just kind of show off the seed a little bit. Anyways, this is the seed. Right here. You start off, you spawn right here. You got a village, a pillager fricker thingy-mabobber, like over here. And then you go all the way over here, right? Like here, hold on. Elytra, and then fireworks. Alright, yeah, I can go faster. Alright, I don't know why I got like 3 seconds. You go over here. This is the land everybody's gonna fight over. Right here. A mesa biome, bordering a jungle biome, bordering a savanna biome, bordering a desert biome. Who wouldn't fight over this? And this mesa goes on for miles. Like this mesa and desert, they go on so far. Like, so far. So, yeah, I mean, like, they go on, like, really far, and I am just... Hold on, guys, I am sorry. My little brother just came into my room. Hold on a second. Sorry for that. My little brother just walked right up into my room. That is kind of embarrassing. But yeah, and then we got like a snow biome, you know, jungle. But then something I actually found about this new seed, it was like, I think over here. Where was it? It was like, I was searching. Yeah, wait, is it right here? Yeah, it's right here. This island right here. This island, like, I don't know what it is about this island. Hello, Ahifami, a Miffy. Hello. This island is like the perfect like base island. Like I don't know. This island just looks really cool to set up like a base or a settlement country. I don't know. This island just something about it looks really cool. I'm not gonna set up a base here, of course, because you know it's way too close to spawn. But still, um, and 100%. I don't know. Like this is 100%, but I think Blue Frosted is gonna try to like take over the tundra and name it Frostland. Cause I went to Blue Frost in Discord and I'm just like, if you made a country, Frostland would be a good name. So he's probably gonna just try to take over some ice biome and name it Frost. What? I heard a villager being smacked. What? What? Huh? I think it might have been a pillager. I don't know. But yeah, no, there is a pillager tower like right here. And I mean, I haven't really gone this way, but this like snow biome, this goes on for miles. I mean, this is a really good seed. Trust me. And I mean, it basically just the jungle is encircled by a mesa and a tundra. And the tundra is basically just like a endless wasteland. I mean, there's really not much in the tundra, but oh wait, dang, I didn't even know the jungle went this far. What? Okay, apparently the jungle goes farther than I think. But, you know, the jungle is huge. Like, I don't know if anyone would try to conquer that land because it's just so dense and, like, you know, it's, I don't know. I wouldn't want to set up a base in the jungle in this type of server environment just because, like, I mean, it's so dense and it's so hard to navigate and, I might set up, oh yeah, there's, like, 2 jungle temples. But, yeah, I mean, I hope you guys enjoy the stream. I'm actually probably about to end the stream. I will do the part two of the realm tour tomorrow, and then we will reset it on stream. And we'll replace it with this world, and that'll be PogChamp. I'll get my friends online. I'll get a lot of people online. You know, it'll be fun. This is so weird. There's like a panda. Panda in the snow. And there's like these jungle trees that have like you know, just like the tundra leaves. But anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm probably gonna go ahead and end it there. By the way, tomorrow I'm going to be starting the stream. I don't know when, but probably 11 a.m., maybe 10:30 a.m. It won't be that long of a stream. I'm probably just gonna do some more events. You know, maybe another tour of some stuff I left out on this stream. But yeah. I really hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I'll see you guys on the next stream, hopefully coming soon. Make the most of your time on the realm, the most, your remaining time on the realm, and really, I mean, I'm excited for the new realm, and I hope you guys are too, so I'll see you guys in the new realm.